What's up?
Welcome to the Midway Charge.
Let's go.
Your frequency is now charged.
Yes, what up, beautiful people? You know what the vibe is. We're back today. Another very special day that the Lord has made, and it is about to go down big time because you know DAMMIE KLV is live in the building. And I just want to say welcome to the Midday Charge live right here on the Sky Radio on www.theskyradio.com, my beautiful people. And you know when the King of Vibes is in the building, is about to go way up, and we're about to take everything up all the way. And for the next couple of hours, I'm gonna be here, giving you solid entertainment, great vibes, and great energy all the way. Today, I have a special guest in the building with me, but I'm not gonna tell you much about the person because this person is a big fish. I call him the Zaddy of Lagos because he's indeed the sugar daddy of Lagos, most especially in this music industry because he's doing a lot of great stuff all the way. And I'm really excited to be having this conversation with him because if you know how long I've been dragging this person, for like 2 months now, schedules have been tight. I've been putting it schedule, but it's just what it is. Anyways, I'm really excited for the show today, and it's definitely going to be really great. It's still DAMMIE KLV as always live right here on the Midday Charge on the Sky Radio. I just wanted to come tell you guys that we are live and we are about to get it down. To kickstart the show right now, I want to play you this amazing song that is busting my brain right now. I'm feeling this song like crazy right now because this song is just so dope and it's definitely really amazing. Title of the song is Duro and it's by VDM, and VDM is not very dark one, it's very disturbing music because this person makes amazing music all the way. So let's go listen to this one. It's still DAMMIE KLV. I'll be right back after this music break.
I just feel like make I give it to you, leave it to me like your vibe and you ring it on. I Betty butter with a African style. Your melanin pop, give me that wine. Give you good love in a different style. You already know you're rocking with a Nigerian guy. Go ya fantasy you.
What's up?
Welcome to the Midway Charge.
Let's go.
Your frequency is now charged.
Yes, so what up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to the show. You already know it's your favorite superstar, baby boy, DAMMIE KLV as the King of Vibes, giving you the vibe back to back right here on the Midday Charge live on the Sky Radio on www.theskyradio.com. I hope you enjoyed all of the amazing songs I played for you in that music break. Hope you had fun with every single one of them. I hope you're able to shake your body to the left, to the right, because I play you great music now. So when I'm playing you those songs, you need to shake your body, stay happy, and stay jiggy all the way. And by the way, I hope you enjoyed your weekend so far because definitely it was a whole lot. Like I had so much fun, but I'm gonna give you guys the updates about that later. But right now it's about time for me to unveil my guest artist for today, and this person, like I said, is a very special one. He's a big deal, he's a big man. He's not just one of the regular people I bring on. Because these are the people that make the hits, they make the stars, they make everything, they control the industry. You already know. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Biggie DF.
Thank you.
Well, the round of applause is resounding. I like that. So, for those of you who don't know Biggie DF is actually the current CEO and president of Anthems and Vibes Record, and he's also the chairperson, the owner, the pioneer of Alte music community. Basically, did I get that right?
Yes.
So
the Alte Nation.
Yeah, Alte Nation. So basically, he's more like the biggest pioneer of, and the biggest the biggest pioneer and the biggest man in terms of alternative music in Nigeria right now, because Afrobeat is doing a lot of good stuff, but alternative music is doing even bigger. And the thing is, most people don't even know the difference. Everybody always thinks it's still Afrobeat, just like the way some people start adding Amapiano to Afrobeat as well. And these things are actually really different. So he's one of the major people in the alternative music industry right now as far as Nigeria, Africa, and the world is concerned, and he's doing a lot of great stuff. Like talking about CEO, big man like this. The kind of stress it took me to bring this person on the show. Welcome to the show, my boss.
Thank you, DAMMIE.
So how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So are you nervous or you're pumped up?
Never scared. I'm excited to be here. I want to come and tell the whole world what is happening.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So very first question I want to ask you: how has the journey been so far in terms of representing and pushing alternative music?
The journey has been fantastic, but tasking.
Yeah.
Anything good, usually you need to put a lot of hard work.
Yeah, true.
And there'll be a lot of curveballs. There'll be a lot of challenges that'll come in. You just need to be strong, keep your head tight, keep your game right, and just keep pushing. So all in all, we thank God we're moving gradually. Yeah.
Man, that's definitely really great though. I'm excited to see that you're actually making progress so far. And now let me ask you, did you start pushing alternative music before the dream for your record label came on, Anthems and Vibes, or it was when you started pushing Anthems and Vibes that the dream for pushing alternative music came on board?
It came right before. So basically, I come from a family that loved music. And participated in music in different ways and forms. And got so, I aspired to be an artist at one time.
Wow.
Those very early days, Yeah, but that was that, right? So fast forward to this day and age, I realized or rediscovered that my brother, who I knew loved music from a very young age. Even I remember him belting some tunes as far as he was a baby. I realized that he took it quite, good and far, and he was doing good R&B.
Wow.
Right? So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to let this go. So I decided to incorporate a structure around him. And that's when Anthems and Vibes began and was incorporated.
Okay, so Anthems and Vibes started with your brother.
Yes, it started with my brother, Mike World. Big shout out to Mike World.
Wow, that's amazing. So he was the one that motivated you to start in Anthems and Vibes, and then that was how the old alternative music dream started up for you.
Yes, so basically when I started it, like I said, I've always loved music, and from my own time, because I was born in the late 70s,
wow,
we were, blessed to hear a lot of good music from then, even from the 1930s, and that would be global music, including our local hit music as well.
Yeah.
Then all the music that was after us from the 80s, the 90s, and all those kind of things. So we saw the birth of Afrobeats, right? So, but for someone like me, we can appreciate a whole range and genres of music, right?
Wow.
And so it became something that was inborn. And when I discovered that my brother actually did good R&B, and I said to put that structure around him, as I took each step, I realized that, listen, this is a thing and it's a big thing. And we needed to start looking beyond Afrobeats.
Yes.
Because I also realized in that journey that there were very many Nigerian artists who do very good, what you call alter music or alternative music.
Yes.
But they don't have that platform.
True.
You understand me? And so what that now meant was that some of them were, just because of, daily living, money, they want to blow and everything, they now started being forced to go and start doing Afrobeats. And really and truly, that is not necessarily their strength. Right?
Yeah.
So you now see they just become mediocre. But if you give them a platform and an opportunity to do that is innate and God gave it,
that is given,
then they will now shine, like the brightest star. And we have examples in someone like Thames. That's always my easiest, reference point, because she's now global, just doing exactly what she wanted to do, which is alternative music.
And even when she started up, everybody kind of like felt she's different. Like she wasn't even really getting enough recognition, because everybody was like, the sound is different, it's different from, and immediately Wiz gave her a platform like this. Then the world started accepting and everything just started going crazy. I'm like, wow, but you guys were really feeling this girl from time now. And I just got to understand. And even Fave is doing alternative music. A lot of people are doing alternative music, and alternative music is growing. Even the people you have on board as well, likes of June, likes of Sankey, likes of Midday, even this person that I just played right now, SAVDM, great people, great sound, great vibe, and alternative music is growing. Man, big shout out to you, because you're doing a lot of great stuff, by the way. But let me just go play a couple of songs, because I have much more questions to ask you. I have like plenty questions.
I'm ready to answer them as well.
We're going on a very short music break right now. I'm playing up next is this particular song that I love so much. This song is Leave Me by Arlene FL. Did I get the pronunciation right?
Yes, you got it right.
Yeah, Arlene FL. This is Leave Me by Arlene FL. It's also out of the Anthems and Vibes project that just recently really dropped. We're gonna talk about that one too, because it's definitely really great. But this one is an amazing song, so let's go listen to this one. It's still DAMMIE the KOV live right here on the Midday Charge, live on the Sky Radio. I'll be right back after this music break.
What's up?
Welcome to the Midway Charge.
Let's go!
Your frequency is now charged.
Honestly, we need to praise the Lord every single time, because you already know what the vibe is. It's definitely really great to be thankful and be grateful at every given time. And when I first initially heard this song, I was like, oh my God, what is this? Because I was kind of like confused. I don't know what I was listening to, because I'm listening to some really groovy kind of sound, but I'm still here praising the Lord and everything. I'm like, oh my God, like, how did you guys get to do this? Because it's definitely really great and super amazing all the way. My beautiful people, that song we just finished listening to right now is Praising the Lord by Timmy K. And this song is giving a lot of vibe. This song is giving a lot of energy. This guy said, even you've heard the song, you know how it is. It is too mad, man. It is too mad. And I just want to give another very special round of applause to Biggie DF, my boss, because
Thank you.
honestly, how did you guys come up with this project first self?
Okay, so in starting this journey again,
Yeah.
I underscore what again, which was in 2021, I think, or worst case 2022. I had my own personal issues that bordered on something that was very sad that happened, but that's not the focus of this now. So in those low times, I had one of my guys called Oracle that has been with me from the beginning. I knew from somewhere, somehow, and he was bothering me to say, boss, you're on this thing, you cannot let this thing die. Come out of this unfortunate incidents and let's get going. The world is waiting to hear you, right? So I was like, okay, let's go. But you know what I want, right? Source for me underground people that do very good alternative music, because that is the only thing I want to be bothered about doing. I'm always trying to do something different, right? Yeah, and that is guts and boldness. So he did his thing, and voila, so I got a couple of them, shortlisted them. Then you know what happens with, like ants. When you see one ant going somewhere, they invite other people. So I normally say, listen, whatever is happening now is by grace, because I didn't leave the comfort of my home to do anything up to this day. So one person comes, then they bring the next person, then they bring the next person, then they bring the next person.
And then they start coming in, you like that.
Me? So once that happened, I'm like, you know what? These talents are all amazing. Music business is very expensive. So there's no way on God's earth, I'll be able to say I'm taking each one of them. So I say, you know what? What I'll do is that I'll conceive an alternative music album. And put all of them in it, choosing a song that fits the theme. So that's how come this project was given birth to.
So were there like multiple songs that these songs were picked from?
Yeah. I told, of course, part of the process was that, of course, you'll not take decisions on just one song, right? Because the potential was there to sign on one or two people, right? So I asked all of them to give me like at least 5 songs to listen to, and that was part of the
criteria,
right? The sifting process, as it were, to shortlist those I want to work with and I think that have a future, and those that we'll probably just talk later, right? So even those I'm working with, there are many more people that are all around me. You understand me? Just open and looking for a way in, and that's why this work is not for me alone. You understand? So once they send those songs, so I picked the songs from the ones they sent me to make the album.
So how many people are signed under Anthems and Vibes right now? How many people do you have signed under Anthems and Vibes?
Okay, so those signed on a 360 record deal under Anthems and Vibes record have been on your show. They are Midday, Sankey, and June.
Just those three.
Just those three.
The
other
such coincidence.
So the other ones, I have some kind of contractual relationship with them. Based on this project. So
basically for the rest, it's just a project thing.
It's a project.
Let's do a project, let's work, make music, and then they go.
Hopefully, it's not just they go. The idea is this. Hopefully we get this, become massive and successful, then they give them that visibility and exposure to those who are scouting. So the idea is not that they will go. Yes, definitely. But hopefully somebody other person takes them on. But I just need to quickly say, I have one more person on a management contract. It's a young body, Dalon, who sang Fire, and Fire is fire.
Funny enough, it's. Do you know that Fire is what was on my mind right now? Like I was just thinking about Fire because that's the thing. So much like the facts that this vibe, the synergy, the connection is just really great. Because I was just thinking about Fire because I remember that Fire was one song that I actually really liked that I heard and I was like, man, like who are these people?
It's different.
Yes, it's different.
It's proper R&B, but completely Nigerian.
And I like the fact that your selection of alternative music, I wouldn't say divine, but there's just this way it comes through, and then it's just different from the regular thing you hear, but it's giving a sound from the future.
Definitely. I mean, for me, my standards are very high.
Yeah.
For some people, it might be very annoying, right? But it is what it is. Check out any top person in the world, any top person doing whatever they're doing in the world. Their standards are always very high. So if I'm talking to you as an artist, it means that you are very much above average and you can compete with all confidence with all the very best in the world right now. That is the idea.
Man, that's definitely really great. Right now, I just want to go play you guys Fire by Dalon because this song is amazing. Not because I just want to hype you guys or gas you guys up. No, I'm playing this song because this song is definitely really, really amazing and it's great and you're going to love it. So guys, let's go listen to Fire by Dalon right now on the Midday Charge live on the Sky Radio. You already know, see your favorite superstar baby boy, DAMMIE KLV, and I still have Biggie DF in the building, and I still have like 1,000 more questions to ask him back to back. So once we're back from this music break, we'll still continue the conversation. Don't go nowhere. I'll be back after this music break.
Let's be honest, just throw away the problems. I go drink any girl till I fall unconscious. I'm getting heartless.
What's up? Welcome to the Midway Charge.
Let's go!
Your frequency is now charged.
So honestly, you can testify that I'm giving you guys back to back. I took it from the normal ones and I'm taking it way up. Like the standard is going higher and higher every single time. By the way, every song on this project is mind-blowing, super amazing, super spectacular. They are just they're like lots of vibes all the way. And I just want to say big shout out to Biggie DF because for you to put up something like this, it's definitely really, really great. That song we just finished listening to right now is Back Up by Eugene CEO, and the song is just a whole lot of vibe. Welcome back, my beautiful people. You're still live right here on the Midday Charge, live on the Sky Radio on www.theskyradio.com. It's your favorite superstar baby boy DAMMIE KLV, giving you the vibe and the energy all the way. And I still have the one and only Biggie DF in the building, talking about the CEO and the president of Anthem and Vibes Record, and also the pioneer of alternative music nation or T Nation in Nigeria.
Alternation,
and pushing alternative music and giving it much more expansion. Also, like training and teaching people about alternative music, educating people about alternative music, because that's one thing a lot of people don't know. So many people categorize everything under Afrobeat. Some people will say terms Afrobeat superstar, Afrobeat sensation, terms Afrobeat this one fave, Afrobeat. There are a lot of people. These guys are not basically. I know Afrobeat always is used for the umbrella of anything that comes from Africa. Most especially Nigeria, they always want to put everything under the umbrella of Afrobeat. But Afrobeat is way more than that. And Afrobeat has their different angles. There's the normal Afrobeat, there's Afrobeats.
That's there's, fella.
Yeah. And there's even what do they call it? There's Amapiano, there's alternative music, there's a lot of things basically. Although they said Amapiano is now our own, but we have collected it, we have snatched it.
Good.
And it's definitely really, really great. I hope you guys are enjoying the conversation so far. I hope you guys are enjoying every single thing we're bringing on to you, because definitely that's just what it is. We bring the vibe and the ginger every single time. I'm still here with Biggie DF and we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff basically. And it's just really, really great. How are you enjoying yourself so far?
I'm having a good time.
That's great. I feel proud.
Yeah.
So the next question I want to ask is, with this project, how has the experience been so far?
This project has been, like I said, it was tasking. There were many curveball challenges along the way, but finally we landed it, right? And in landing it, the response, even before, because I had to sample opinion of people, both normal, regular people and industry people, and they were like, wow, this is something good, this is something different. And it's not average. Every single person. So they repped different songs on the whole thing. But in landing it now, the dream or the goal is now to push it to have so much visibility. So that everybody can actually hear the beauty of what this project is.
And everything you cooked in it.
And everything I cooked in it. And it's not just, I don't just wish for success for the album itself and eventually the artist. The idea is to wake us up to the thing that, what we have that is beyond Afrobeat. By the way, beyond Afrobeat is the slogan of AVR, right?
Wow.
Yeah, that we need to start looking beyond this thing and give these other ones that love Afrobeat still, but they want to express themselves in some other forms and genres to give them that platform to grow. And obviously, if we start looking beyond Afrobeat and giving these other genres, you see, you have a lot more variety to listen to. The industry gets to expand. If you're talking about money, that's a lot more money. You understand me? Right now, there's an influx of foreign record labels that, looking to
exploit the African market.
So you now see all that. So it's all things rolled in one. And I'm very excited about this. We had a space yesterday, we had a Twitter space yesterday that featured, that was hosted by Joey Akan and Rizzy Winston.
Yeah.
And the response was amazing. It was as if people were waiting for this thing already.
True.
You understand me? Everybody just wants a voice, So we are trying to give voice to alternative.
A lot of young artists that want to do alternative music.
And let me just quickly say something, because you touched on it before, if you don't mind, right?
Yeah, sure.
Now, coincidentally, I've seen 2 videos. One was for Thames, and they were asking her the same question to say, listen, you don't sound like you do Afrobeat or something like that. So why do they call your song alternative? Afrobeat. I said, no, I don't know. Even when I put out my projects, I say it's R&B or whatever. But it's like somehow, whatever is coming from Africa, they kind of target Afro.
See,
Afro.
They've given Afro. There's Afro R&B. There's Afro soul, Afro pop, Afro swing, Afro drill, Afro every. There's nothing they've not put Afro
on. You understand me? But I mean to say that, and coincidentally, the second video I saw was them, which was very recently. Somebody was asking Davido what was the difference between R&B and Afrobeat, and Davido's response was that, he feels that Afrobeat, he didn't define it from a point of being a genre, but more as a form of categorization of every artist
like
that
a
coming
movement.
from Africa. Not even a movement. Like, it's like somehow the world, I've said that any artist or any sound coming from Africa, they call it Afrobeat. But I disagree with that a little bit. You understand? Because I say, then if that is how you see Afrobeats, right? Then what would you call the type of song that you sing? You understand me? So the type of song that Davido, Wizkid, Burna, I won't even call Malay and a proper Afrobeat artist, like all our regular Afrobeat, the kind of song that they sing has been defined and is now known as Afrobeat, such that once you hear a song that is Afrobeat play, without even looking at it, without even knowing who the artist is, you say, that is an Afrobeat song. The same way you would identify jazz or samba or country music or all those things, right? So Afrobeat is a genre on its own, and we have alternative music right now that is a collection of your pop, your neo soul, your R&B, your every other thing. So any other thing outside Afrobeats right now, have all been grouped in Nigeria to be called alternative music. Even Afrofusion, because Midday doesn't necessarily do alternative like that. It does what you call Afrofusion. And even that Afrofusion has Afrobeats in it as an element. You understand me? And for the on the G that you listen to, it has drill in it. You understand me? So alternative music right now is encompassing all these other genres that is not mainstream in Nigeria. You understand me? And Afrobeat is mainstream, gospel is mainstream, our Fuji, Akbala, are all mainstream. And what does mainstream mean? Mainstream means that people can make a good living out of it.
And they're like an industry.
And you understand me, kind of. So right now, alternative music hasn't gotten to that level, and the advocacy, the effort, the vision is to make that happen.
Make it big, like
Afrobeats. You understand me?
Stand alternative music
and
out.
say there are an alternative music artist, such that in some time to come, we start identifying them for the genre that they are, like pop, R&B, whatever. If you choose to put Afro in front of it, just to identify that this type of genre is coming from Africa, fine. You understand me? Let me even tell you something. Low key, I'm already working on EDM kind of songs.
Wow.
On your house kind of song.
House, like all this house music.
Yeah, which our girl is, Nino Ola is already doing that kind of that. You understand me? So if they are coming to tap into our own market, we can tap into their own market too, right?
I remember one time when Adekunle Gold had the show, and then that is I just want to be that song, they switched it from the normal Afrobeat to an EDM.
Yes.
And as soon as they switched the EDM, like the crowd were vibing initially, but as soon as they entered EDM, they were just jumping. And I was like, so people, like, this is, because normally me, I used to see this sounds like normal video game sound. You get EDM sounds like video games. Because the way it sounds, they're electronic music and everything.
Let me tell you what the naira and kobo of this is, right? Because Nigeria is a big country that has population, fine.
Yeah.
But imagine you now doing music that is now appreciated by billions of people.
True.
You understand me? So flip it around. Do their own type of songs that are hits over there.
Yeah.
Make it relatable, make it lovely. Then you now see, and the truth of the matter is that we are not now bound by physical records, where you are saying that you have to think of some logistics of shipping your records all over the world.
True.
It is streaming, it is digital. Once you plug it into any of these DSPs, the whole world can hear it. So that is the vision, man. In case people don't know. So we need to go alternative on this shit.
Honestly, like I feel like if we just keep on talking, we'll just keep on talking and talking and talking. Because this conversation is sweet. I don't even want to stop. But I just want to play a couple of songs right now. The very first song I want to play is one other song off the project Anthem and Vibes as well that I really like so much. This one is Quote by Rudy Boss. This one is Quotes by Rudy Boss, and this one is definitely really great. I'm sure you're gonna like this one. So let's go listen to it. It's still DAMMIE the KOV live right here on the Midday Charge, live on the Sky Radio, and I still have Biggie DF in the building with me. Let's go. I'll be right back after his music break.
What's up? Welcome to the Midway Charge.
Let's go.
Your frequency is now charged.
Honestly, I'm sure you would agree with me that this particular song, Belefu by Eruchi, is actually really amazing, and it's super, super mind-blowing. I like this song so much, and for a fact, I'm having so much fun right here in the studio, listening to all these amazing songs and enjoying alternative music even more than I used to, even more than the regular, even more than expected. And it's just super, super amazing, my beautiful people. Hope you're enjoying the show as well. Hope you're having fun, because it definitely is going down right here. And I hope you're enjoying all of the amazing songs I'm playing for you back to back. That song we just finished listening to right now is Belefu by Eruchi, and it's definitely really, really great. It's your favorite superstar, baby boy, DAMMIE the KLV, and we're back right here on the Midday Charge. And also, I still have the one and only Biggie DF in the building, and we're still going to be talking about a couple of stuff back to back just to keep everything going all the way. I know it's been amazing, and I just want to say thank you for sticking around, for tuning in, for having this much fun with us and keeping everything going 100. I love you, and you know that I love you, and I'm always going to be giving you the entertainment all the way. But let's just leave that for now. Biggie DF, how you doing?
I'm fine, Dan.
I hope you're enjoying the show. Hope you're feeling the vibe.
Enjoyment. If you leave me here, I'll just remain here till like next week.
Even same yourself. So there's something that I want to talk about real quick, because time is going, but we just still need to cover up all of the things that are needed to talk about. So according to me, initially when I first started to know anything alternative was when a couple of Afrobeat artists, or basically let's say artists, started dressing alternative.
Okay.
There's a dress code for Alte, that big baggy jean with sneaker, big clothes and everything. More like how most of the guys in the industry are dressing these days. So that time they used to call all those dress Alte. And I feel like those were the dress codes for most alternative artists. As at the time, I remember Thames wasn't even, she doesn't dress the way she dresses now. She always wears big jeans, big clothes. Everybody were like, oh my god, this girl, she sings so well, but she's well covered up and everything. So a lot of people started tilting into the dress code first, and I was getting to hear a lot of Alte. You want to dress Alte? Especially I want to go and buy Alte clothes, I want to dress like Alte. And then eventually the music part started like getting into the minds of people. How did you see that kind of transitioning, and how are you proud of the fact that, alternative music to some extent is getting recognition as it should, unlike a couple of years when nobody even really knew, what alternative music was, but right now it's getting some really, really some level of attention.
Okay, this gives me an opportunity to say certain facts. You understand me? Based on some of the things you said. So now, Anthems and Vibes Records didn't start alternative music, as it were.
Yeah.
We're only keen into something to amplify it, know. So now, the word alter came from a group of people, earlier on, probably a couple of 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, around that time. And they are the ones who started alternative music, and they now coined it alter. I hear a lot of them were almost like rich kids, lived abroad for a while and went into that culture and put their own spin into, those popular genres like the pop R&B and all the rest of them. But beyond the music, they now also formed a community that involved both music, fashion, lifestyle, and all the rest of it. So that is where this thing that you are coming about, that's where it came from. So there's a community, but the only thing is that I personally don't think that they carried on something good, that the world needed to listen to. I don't want to mention names, you understand me? So in terms of the music and everything, they just kind of let it slide. So even some of those big names, you don't even hear them per se now. So those were the people who actually started this thing called alter. I just felt that, listen, this is a good thing and we shouldn't let it die. And another fact is this, that as it has to do with alternative music and a platform that was created specifically to promote alternative music in Nigeria. Anthems and Vibes Records is the first one in Nigeria. So that is intentional. Any other artist that has blown, even our amazing Thames and the Phase and all the rest of them, when they started, they were not on any alternative record label. You understand me? They were just doing their thing in one way or the other, either with a management or whatever. But now I think Thames is now signed with RCA, which is a foreign record label. I hear Fav is also signed with a record label. Fact check that and all whatnot. But I think she was with a management agency as well. Yeah. So the fact of the matter is, if you're talking of alternative music and an alternative record label, facts, Anthems and Vibes is that one.
Number one.
That's
man.
Number one. That's
round of applause. So, number one, no. Number one, no.
So it's a fact. So history will bear us right.
Yeah.
Hopefully on that by the time this thing blows up, and that's why it's a big deal. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, it does. It definitely really does. And I just want to ask real quick, because I'm really curious. Out of all of these amazing songs of this project, which would you say is your favorite of all time?
You want all my people to gather and hit me, Abi?
Just give us one.
Asking a parent who is your favorite child.
But you definitely have a favorite child.
I love all of them. There's no favorite. However, I'm not even joking. Each song from the very first one to the last one hits you in some type and kind of way.
It has like a different mood they put you on.
You understand me? But there's this one I love. I love it. Not many people refer to it, and that is because the first time I heard it, I only had to listen to it the first time, and I gave a fire remark. This is fire, because I got it from the beginning, and that is the amazing Eruchi. Beleful, because it has a lot of things going on in there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eruchi. She's a Canadian babe now. She jackpot trades.
Shout out to Olive, man. It's just what it is. I remember a lot of people, when these old things is happening, a lot of people are just like, thank God I had jackpot or thank God. But it's just what it is. We will still keep on, moving. God is with us anyways. So, but you said you love all of them, but Beleful by Eruchi is one song that just keeps you going all the way.
It just strikes me in a certain, and that's because it has a lot of things going on in there. It comes very slowly and hits you one place like that, and there's this part that has this Michael Jackson thing going on. So yes, it's subtle. That one is very subtle. You need to understand and love music properly for you to
understand.
Get it. Yeah.
And moving on right now, what are the plans you have for Anthems and Vibes? Are you planning to sign more artists? Are you looking to work on more projects? Is there anything you're looking forward to do in terms of Anthems and Vibes records and alternative music in Nigeria?
So alternative music is our thing. So we are going to keep going on with that movement and that vision. And that means, of course, you can never do anything alone.
Yeah.
So there will be a lot of collaborations and all whatnot.
True.
With like minds in different ways and forms, right? So this album I dropped, which by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is called Anthems and Vibes Volume 1.
Yeah, that means there's going to be more volumes.
Definitely will be more volumes with this concept.
Yeah.
But it won't be immediate. So this album was to kind of like water the ground and let everybody know what we are about. You understand me?
What to expect.
Yeah. So after now, we'll be dropping projects for our 360 artists.
Okay.
Trust me. Yeah.
They've had Midday, they've had June, they've had Sankey. These guys are
they're delicious. They're crazy. Yeah. So yes, that will be what will happen from sometime this year. So once we exhaust, what we can do or what we are able to do for this particular album, then we'll start dropping the projects of our 360 artists.
Okay.
And while finding a way to work with the other ones and to give them, exposure in the industry.
So you're not looking forward to signing any new artists?
My dear, even the one I'm doing right now is heavy. Trust me, it's heavy. Go and ask all these guys. Those guys like Mavins and Chalk and all that. People are pumping money into that place. You understand me? So
but definitely, I think after now, you guys should be getting some level of recognition. At least, even if it's one very major deal that's going to bring some millions.
That is the deal.
Keep it going.
That is the dream. And that is really the dream. It makes it easier.
True. I swear, let the money come, let the millions come. And it's definitely really great. Man, it was amazing speaking with you right here on the Midday Charge. But like right now, I just want to go play this particular. This is actually one of my favorites on the off the album. It's on the G by Midday. And I know you guys can tell one of the reasons why I like this song so much, because the song is just a lot of vibe. I like the fact that, the song keeps you bumpy, keeps everything going all the way, and it has a lot of vibe. So let's go listen to On That G by Midday off the Anthems and Vibes project, which just recently dropped. It's definitely really great. If you've not listened to the project, if you've not downloaded it, if you've not streamed it, if you don't have it on your playlist, you're sleeping on a long thing. So just feel free, download, stream, share, tell your friends that they should listen to Anthems and Vibes, because definitely alternative music is taking over the world very soon, and it will be nice for you to be part of it back to back and 100. So don't dull. Let's go listen to this one. Still DAMMIE the KOV live right here on the Midday Charge live on the Sky Radio. I'll be back after his music break.
What's up? Welcome to the Midway Charge.
Let's go!
Your frequency is now charged.
Honestly, if it's left to me, I really don't want to go anywhere. I just want to be here, having these great conversations and keeping it going all the way. But unfortunately, we need to leave, pack up bags and give you much more entertainment right here on the Sky Radio, because there's so much, for you to enjoy from. There's so much great music, great vibe, great energy, and great solid content for you right here on the Sky Radio. But before we leave, I just want to get Biggie DSF final words and also get his handles for people who want to follow both Anthems and Vibes, Alternation, every handle that you can give us. Let's follow you. Let's be part of everything that you're doing. Let's support you, because definitely, I like to be part of greatness, because at the end of the day now, when everything now goes big, you'll not farms. You'll be like, I was part of this thing when when it was doing big and everything. So that kind of thing. So let's start with your final words and then your handles.
First of all, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to spread the gospel of alternative music. First of all, I also want to before I go and forget, I want to give a big shout out to Ambassador Ella Joe.
Wow.
That's been doing the most for AVL and giving us exposure based on who he is in the industry.
Yeah.
He's OG, but he's still very relevant, Yeah, shout out to Razy Winston. Shout out to Joey Akan for the Twitter space yesterday. Now, so the IG handle, let me talk about Anthems and Vibes Records first, because that's more important.
Yeah, that's major.
Yeah, so our IG handle is avr.africa.
Okay, AVR.Africa. Wow.
Yeah, AVR.Africa. And why I did that was I could have said .com or whatever it is, but I wanted them to know that AVR is an African record label that is going global. So I'm a very proud African.
African, so you're taking African music and
that's what's up, definitely, Then for the Twitter is _AV Records.
Okay, _AV Records.
Yeah, that's for Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Then my own personal handle, if you want to follow me, please follow me so I can add influencer to my hustle. Yeah, it's I am Feloci. Feloci is spelled FELOCCI.
FELOCCI.
So I am Feloci, one word. And I think it's the same thing for my Twitter handle
and everywhere
as well.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that. If you find us on both those places, you can find us on YouTube, on Facebook,
and everywhere,
and all that stuff. Then quickly, before I forget, because I realized yesterday that there's actually a community of people who want to do this. Yes, so we also have the community that you're talking about.
The
it's called
Alternation.
Alternation, everybody. But right now it's still kind of low key. But with the kind of reception I'm having, the positive reception I'm having, we'll also have to fast track it to make it more public. Right now, it exists only on my own private WhatsApp, but we are going to transition it to maybe Telegrams and
all of that large expansions,
all of that platforms,
so
that people can actually join in and make it bigger, better, and more interactive.
Yeah, if you want to be part of Alternation, you can just feel free to send him a DM on any of the Instagrams, and then you can follow up from there and then get to join the community.
Let's build this community.
I swear, honestly, we'll build the community and keep it going all the way. And also, you can feel free to follow us up on all of our social media platforms: on Instagram at the Scar Radio, on X at Hello Scar Radio. Also, check us out on YouTube at Scar Radio, and don't forget to tune into our website at www.thescarradio.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and all of my social media platforms at _the King of Vibes, because there's only one King of Vibes, and we give you the vibe every single time. So let's see you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Do have a great day. Enjoy yourself and be good. And let's together say bye to Biggie DSF. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the Midway Charge.
Let's go!
Your frequency is now charged.